We are here in Las Vegas for WrestleMania weekend. Stacked card, an even bigger stacked lineup for us here on First Take this morning. The star will be out for this event, an hour show for the next 2 or so hours. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Allegiant Stadium. Of course, WrestleMania weekend here in Vegas. Shade Cornett. Kendrick Perkins made the short trip. Stephen A. Smith. Hi, guys.
I'm good. How y'all doing? Good. What's up? Good morning. Good morning.
What up, S.A.?
I am shocked that Big Perk was in Vegas. I'm shocked. Pleasantly surprised.
In Vegas and up early. Look at you now. We'll get to wrestling in a little bit. In the meantime, we're going to go to the NBA because we've got some playing games to get to tonight. And here, let's get right to it. The Warriors will take on the Suns for the 8th seed in the West. The Warriors were able to take down the Clippers after trailing by as many as 13 with under 10 minutes left Wednesday night. They kept their season alive thanks in large part to 35 from Steph Curry. Not often you hear that someone wants to face Steph, but guess what? Dillon Brooks says he's not shying away from the matchup. Listen to this.
What is it about the Warriors for you that makes it you wanting to play them?
Steph and Draymond.
That's it.
That's it.
That's
and
enough.
Steve Kerr.
With a straight face, too. I mean, Dillon Brooks does not play around. What will tonight prove for Curry and the Warriors if they can take care of the Suns, Perk?
Well, Shay, look, I'm to the point where when it comes to Steph Curry, I'm treating him like LeBron James. Every time he's able to bless us with his presence on the floor, I'm just appreciative. You know what I mean? And what we saw the other night against the Clippers just stamped even more what I've been saying over the last 2 years. He is the greatest point guard to ever play the game of basketball, in my eyes. What he did, handing out that 35-piece wing dinner on one leg, Steve Kerr must have lied to us, talking about minute restriction, because he looked healthy. And so I'm just in the appreciative mode of watching him, watching Draymond, one of the best offensive duos to ever do it. Win, lose, or draw tonight, I just love it when Steph is on this big stage.
Well, listen, I don't want to throw lose or draw into the equation. I want to see Steph Curry moving on. I want to see him 4 more games at the very, very least, because you just like Big Perk just said, the level of appreciation. I mean, we all sit here today, this morning and beyond, having nothing but the greatest appreciation for that level of greatness. To show up in the second half the way that he did, as Draymond once said about him, when the moment arrives, this brother shows up. He lives for it. This is what he's all about. Steve Kerr pounding on the table. This is what he does. Sure enough, that's what you come to expect. But let me tell you something. Devin Booker is no slouch. And against the Warriors in these games this year,
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are in Las Vegas for WrestleMania weekend, but the First Take crew is not just talking about wrestling. They are talking about the biggest game of the NBA season so far, the Golden State Warriors versus the Phoenix Suns. Winner gets the 8th seed and a first-round matchup against the defending champion Oklahoma City Thunder. Loser goes home. The Warriors are coming off an incredible comeback against the Clippers. Steph Curry dropped 35 points on one leg. Draymond Green locked up Kawhi Leonard. Al Horford hit 4 threes in the fourth quarter. And now they have to do it again on the road against a Suns team that is desperate to make the playoffs. Dillon Brooks, the Suns' defensive stopper, said he wants to face Steph Curry. He said, "Steph and Draymond. That's it. That's enough." And the First Take crew had a lot to say about that. Let me show you exactly what they said. Roll the clip. Did you catch that? Let me break this down because the crew was fired up. First, Kendrick Perkins said something that I completely agree with. He said, "I'm treating Steph Curry like LeBron James. Every time he's able to bless us with his presence on the floor, I'm just appreciative." And he called Steph the greatest point guard to ever play the game. That is a bold statement, but it is hard to argue. 4 championships, 2 MVPs, 1 Finals MVP, changed the way basketball is played. And he is still doing this at 37 years old, ing off a knee injury, on a minutes restriction. Then Stephen A. Smith doubled down. He said, "I want to see Steph Curry moving on. I want to see him 4 more games at the very least." And he reminded everyone that when the moment arrives, Steph shows up. He lives for this. Steve Kerr was pounding on the table after the Clippers game saying, "This is why Steph came back." But Stephen A. also pointed out that Devin Booker is no slouch. Against the Warriors this season, Booker has averaged 33.7 points on 50% shooting. That is elite. And Steph, in 3 games against the Suns, has averaged only 23.7 points on 38% shooting. He needs to be better tonight. Now, let's talk about the X factor. Stephen A. said that Kristaps Porzingis might be the most important player in this game. He had his best game as a Warrior against the Clippers. 20 points on 67% shooting. 3 of 6 from 3. And Stephen A. said, if that Kristaps Porzingis shows up, I don't know how the Phoenix Suns win this game. He's over 7 feet. He can shoot the 3. He's a formidable presence defensively. He can block shots. And it helps Draymond Green because you're not asking him to guard any oversized dudes. That is a great point. Porzingis gives the Warriors a dimension they have not had all season. A big man who can stretch the floor and protect the rim. If he is healthy and locked in, the Warriors are a team. Now, let's talk about the drama. Dillon Brooks is going to try to get under Steph's ski. He is going to antagonize him. He is going to talk trash. And Stephen A. had a message for the referees. He said, don't eject anybody. Just let them play. He reminded everyone about the time Jaylen Brown got ejected for arguing with a ref when he was about to face Victor Wembanyama and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in back-to-back games. He said, don't do that to Dillon Brooks. If he's going to try to irritate you, let him try. And let's witness Steph Curry show you how a champion and how greatness responds to such mind games. That is the key. Steph Curry has seen it all. He has been doubted his entire career. He has been punched, grabbed, fouled, and talked about. And he always responds with his game. He does not fight. He does not argue. He just hits threes and shimmies. And that is what makes him great. Perkins added that he wants to see some smoke in this game. He said, I want to see guys going at it. I want to see refs having to break some stuff up. I want to see guys being instigators, not retaliators. This is the moment. It's the play-in, but the playoffs have started. So, what is the prediction? The crew did not make an official pick, but the tone was clear. Everyone wants the Warriors to win. Everyone wants more Steph Curry. And if Porzingis plays like he did against the Clippers, if Draymond locks up Kevin Durant the way he locked up Kawhi, and if Steph is Steph, the Warriors are going to the playoffs. I want to know what you think. Can the Warriors beat the Suns? And will Dillon Brooks regret asking for this matchup? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And subscribe if you want to stay locked in. We are building something real here. See you next time. Peace.